Hi guys, I'm here to film our first family favorites. I know it sounds really weird, especially just being by myself. Hopefully later on, maybe in the future, I can film with the girls, but they are out and about with Hubs because he usually takes them out when I am trying to film. As you can imagine, they are very intrigued by knocking over my recording lights and camera equipment. I wanted to start doing monthly family favorites, maybe not every single month, but depending on what we have to share with you guys of, things that as a family we've been loving, the kids have been loving, what I've been loving, that aren't beauty related. Anything beauty related will remain on my beauty channel, or fashion related, or things like that. But let's just say like household items, cleaning items, baby related. It's things that make my life easier as a mom, or their life funner as kids, or Hubs' life, I don't know, what about him? And I'm rocking my my pulled back hair today because it's third day hair, and I was just feeling like playing with some styling products, so it's just like this right now.
First things first, I'm the realist.
Okay, off of that. I want to talk about the diapers that we've been using or started using in July. As far as, I don't know, every night I make sure they're wearing the Honest Company diapers. I've been trying them out, but we still have a lot of Pampers Sensitive Swaddlers left over, which look like this. Love Pampers Sensitive Swaddlers. I have always been on Team Pampers. I know everyone has their choice in diapers for their child and their booty and their, whatever. Their budget, whoever cares. Everyone has different tastes in diapers, and usually something that works for one kid doesn't work for another. I don't know. It's very personal, I know. So I did record a full-on review for Honest diapers, and I didn't really like how it came out. I figured I would just feature them in the favorites. I have a size 3 for Mia. Mia is actually just getting into size 3 in Pampers now. I wanted to switch her after she turned 1 because she was fitting 2s for the longest time, and now they're getting snug. So she is okay in Honest 3 though. Honest runs bigger than Pampers by basically a size. Ava's a 4 in Pampers, so she's a 5 in Honest. Mia's kind of, in between right now. But these are Ava's. She has the cherry print. These are Mia's. She has the dandelion print, and she has chevron. So if you ever see her booty in videos, she also has chevron because those are the prints that Target carried. I'm also subscribed to Honest for monthly bundles. This is not sponsored at all. I just tried one of their free trial things. You might have seen it in my vlogs. It came with 7 different diapers and a pack of wipes. Don't care for the wipes whatsoever. Still love Pampers wipes, and I get them very cheap on Amazon for my monthly subscription, and that's where I used to get my Pampers. This Honest is very pricey because they're eco-friendly, and the materials they made out of and all this and that. What I do like about them though is that they are a little rougher on the outside. That's going to sound really weird compared to the Pampers Sensitive Swaddlers. The Pampers Sensitive Swaddlers are just very, very soft in comparison, but because they're softer, the foundation of it gets saggier when there's a lot of pee. And I'm not talking about like hours, I'm just talking about like, a good amount of pee. It starts to get a little, as we like to call around here, pudgy. So when it gets pudgy, you can see it sagging down in their pants, and I'm like,
girl, it's only been like an hour. How many times did you pee?
So I like the fact that the Honest ones do stay a little bit firmer. They absorb pretty well, just as well. They don't have a netting on the inside. The Pampers does have a netting on the inside. But it is nice and form-fitting. Nice back elastic strap like that. Cute prints, of course. And they also claim to have like natural odor blockers in it, which does seem to work because Ava, not to be TMI, has this really acidic pee that's always bugged me. And when she pees, you can like smell it across the room. Like, girl. But when she pees into the Honest ones kind of conceal that. And that's something nice too. So at night, I like to put them in their Honest diapers just because they seem to stay drier a little better. I'm not going to say longer because the Pampers don't leak, and neither do the Honest on me either. But they just seem to last better in them, especially overnight. Eventually, I don't know if I'm going to switch fully to Honest, but if you want to try out their free trial, it'll be down below. I'll link it off if you want to use my invite link. That's up to you. Next thing is this. This is like impossible to show on camera, but you might have seen it in my vlogs. It is the My Baby's First Float by Intex, and this is Mia's pool float. This is what it looks like at the bottom if you guys never knew. And it supports her. Whoop, there's water dripping out of it. It supports her really well. She just, sticks her little legs through. And then it has this little pillow part on the back. You have to blow up the inner ring and the outer ring. It has 2 little separate parts where you blow. Super secure. We have not had to re-inflate this at all. This has still been as inflated since the first week of July. Very nice and durable, and it's super affordable. Lynn bought this on Amazon, and I think it's like $5 or $6. I know it's under $10. Very, very affordable. Much more affordable than a lot of the floats I've seen at like Babies R Us, Toys R Us, Zulily, etc. And I think Mia prefers this one. Hubs definitely prefers this one because we have another starfish one that has like little rings and little balls, something a little bit more entertaining from Zulily. I bought that from Zulily and it was a little bit pricier. I want to say that was like $15 around that. Mia doesn't like it as much because when she leans on this one, she can lean back and like, you know, cruise on the pillow. But the other one, it makes her feel a little insecure. I'm not sure if it has to do with the shape or the way the flotation works. But she likes this one. I think this is great if you're just looking for one for a younger infant. This is ideal. Next thing is this mop. You saw me buy it, or hopefully you did. You saw me purchase this in one of my vlogs recently. I don't like putting it close to my face. It's kind of gross. This is the Rubbermaid Reveal Mop. It swivels, as you can see, different ways. You can go vertical, you know, normal. They have this little removable pad right here, which I obviously need to wash because it's gross. Bigger pad usually velcros right here. The little velcro points. That is currently in the wash. And then it has the bottle where you put the solution in. This is really awkward on camera. And then the handle where you just press it and it squirts out a very fine mist or controllable mist from the mop. I use the Swiffer solution because my friend Kelly... My friend Kelly told me that that's what like the combination she uses, so that's what I use, and I like it a lot. I'm trying to find where I put, there it is, the extra pad I have. I had another mop that didn't have any like solution bottle mist thing, but it had the same type of Velcro pad, so it's good to buy an extra for, you know, different levels of your house, or to have one on your mop while the other one's washing. You know, I personally find it nice to have two of that. I am enjoying it. It's a lot better than the Swiffer I had beforehand. That Swiffer, we just used the pre-soaked whatever sheets on the bottom, and it got annoying because it felt like it didn't clean anything. And the scrubber part on this side, if you push down hard enough, it does scrub really well. You're gonna hear Kelly's name a lot when it comes to mommy related things because we talk every day, and she's a mom of 3, I'm a mom of 2, we both have daughters named Ava, and we recommend stuff to each other all the time. She recommends mommy things to me, I recommend beauty things. This is how it works. So let's go into Hubs's favorites. There's not going to be a lot of Hubs's things because, I mean, he doesn't change many things. If he finds something that he likes, then I'll mention it for him. He'll probably be talking about like techie related things, gun related things, manly things. This is the Sony Mark III. Full name is the Sony RX100 Mark III. Very, very long. I just like to call him Marky. I already shipped out my Mark II to one of my viewers, so she purchased that and it's already on the way to her. It looks exactly like this camera, and the weight for the most... I feel like this one might be like just a tad bit heavier, but both of them are really heavy. They're like bricks. When I pick up other people's point and shoots, I'm like, I'm so jealous. But for the weight, you get a bunch of external lenses, you know, really good focusing, really good features and quality. This is pretty much like a mini DSLR. In quality. So if you're looking for a camera that shoots really good videos, even if you're not a YouTuber, maybe just for, you know, your personal movies, that sounded creepy, you know what I mean, like family home movies, like kid stuff, or really, really good pictures, this thing can do it for you. I love it. It autofocuses. What everyone primarily loves about it is that it can do this. You can see yourself because you can flip the screen. It can come out like this if you want it to, and you know, that's what the Mark II could only do, like this. It could only come out a little bit, but it couldn't flip all the way up. So that's a feature of the Mark III that everyone kind of loves. And now you can see yourself. All you see is a ring light though. That's cool. I mean, there's another thing. There's like a viewfinder, which I find really weird. I don't really like to use that. You basically can look into this like old school cameras for photography reasons. You got the flash that pops out like that, just like the Mark II, but a little bit more sleek. Very pricey. It's the same cost as the Mark II when it first came out. It's about 800 bucks. I know, it's like, ugh. But we got it on sale plus a Best Buy discount. It was like an open box return, so we got it a lot cheaper than that. Another one of Hubs's favorites would definitely be the wagon we received as a gift from his friends Charlie and Nikki. It was for Gooby's birthday. They surprised us with a radio flyer wagon. It's probably the second time I've ever seen that brand. I've seen it at Target, but Lynn showed it to me and she was like, yeah, a lot of people love that brand for like ride along type of things. We have the double-seater wagon. I know there's different models. I only found that out because I had to look it up to link it off for you guys, because a few people asked me which one it was. I think it's the luxury model. It just sounds horrible when I'm saying this, but the models just vary when it comes to seat cushions and like canopies or something like that, or you know, the internal features of it. So we have the luxury one. It's a 2-seater. It is great for beach trips, just family outings that are outdoor. You could probably take it to the mall too if you really wanted to. That's what Hopes wants to. I think it's great quality, very pricey, but it's definitely one of his favorite things. Because when he took them to the beach alone, he could change their diapers there because he can lay the seats down flat, change their diapers. It's nice and cushioned. He had internal compartments where he could put his bags, his electronics, his snacks for them. They have cup holders. It's a pretty awesome thing. It's like a Rolls Royce of baby wagons. Now into the kids' favorites. Let's talk about Ava's favorite thing for the month. I would definitely say it's these little markers I purchased for her. They come in a bunch of different colors. I don't know why she has the wrong color on that lid. It's going to bug the crap out of me, but kids will be kids. So these are just markers from Crayola. I saw them at Walmart. They were about $30 and some cents. Not 30. 3. A lot of people think I say 30 when I say 3. So let's just say $4. So it's $4 if we round up. And these are the Crayola washable, lovable, pipsqueak, small size, big color markers. They're a little bit smaller than a regular marker would be, and like it says, it's washable. You can write on the walls. Not saying we like people who do that. Write on couches. Not saying we like people who do that either. Or themselves, and it washes off. I usually wipe Ava down with the baby wipe. If you just use some soap and water, it comes off completely. She just wrote on the couch today by accident, like she fell. Oh my god. Huh. I learned the hard way that you should only give washable things to kids. She also has the Crayola washable crayons, and I highly recommend those too. Those are awesome. Not saying you're going to go wash down your coloring book, but if they draw on the walls, at least it washes off. I'll just count this as Ava's favorites. This is the sippy cup that she now uses. I have like 9 of them. Okay. I know it's a little ridiculous, but sometimes I like to be, you know, prepared. I have 2 kids, so I want them to be on the same sippy cups eventually. I love these. These are from the First Year brand, and Kelly recommended them to me. The best part about them is that there's no stupid insert. You know how a lot of sippy cups have like a clear insert of some way or something that kind of helps keep it from spilling. This has like a silicone top opening. It's a weird way it works, but it works. It keeps it from spilling, and they can still sip on it rather than it pour out. So we use this for their milk. Oh my god, there's so many teeth marks on it. Holds 9 ounces, and it's insulated, which is pretty awesome. I threw away Ava's Tommy Tippy sippy cups. All the other sippy cups, I just wanted to switch them all to this. Ideally, this is what Gooby will be switching to when we switch her off the bottle. She's currently teething her molars out, so she's not really up for changing, but she's very interested in it because she sees Ava drinking it, so that's why I have so many of them. And it's a little hard for Gooby to like use it for some reason. She could use the other Tommy Tippy ones easily, but it's a harder plastic tip, so I guess better for older kids. A little side note though, I bought a bunch of them. I bought them in the Mickey Mouse, Disney Princesses, Doc McStuffins, and Minnie Mouse. 2 different things. So I have some boy colored ones. The ones from Doc McStuffins that look like this, it has little ribs in it, just little, like, I don't know, little lines in it. These are the only ones that I have out of the 9 I have that are completely spill proof. Like if Ava holds upside down, which for some reason she likes to, she holds it like this, and you know, it shakes while she walks, it doesn't drip at all. The other ones, for some reason, sometimes they drip and sometimes they do leak, and it drives me nuts, and I think it's just a manufacturing thing. Like, you know, I probably just got a bad batch. So my favorite to give to Ava is definitely the Doc McStuffins lids. The cups themselves are fine, it's just the lids. And I know I'll get the question, I've seen those at Walmart, Toys R Us, Babies R Us, and Walgreens. Gooby's favorite for the month, this panda. She loves it. She loves putting the panda into a bucket. And for some reason, she walks a lot better if she's holding something. So she'll hold a panda and like walk with it, or hold the bucket, and she's more stable. She's really, really getting good at walking by herself without holding on to anything like to balance. So she likes this panda. It's from Ikea. It's the Kramig panda from Auntie Kelly. I think that's about it for this month of July and August. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really know what else to say. This is kind of weird for me, but this is my first family favorites. I'm off to go do what I do best, which would be film beauty videos, and I guess I'll just see you guys in a later vlog. Bye!